Okay, so now I've got the dry brushing and smooching in the paint done all throughout the layout now. And I think this is also going to be the last of the paintbrush style of painting I'm going to do on this thing. Still got a big old mess everywhere, but I'll try to get out of the light. I'm still in the light. Alright, so here we have a piece of the tunnel, the so-called tunnel. This is the inside wall of it, and the view is kind of going to be like that. This is the only piece I'm probably going to dry brush because I want a nice dark look to the wall that's going to be in the back behind here. So I do have a slightly more gray mixture here ready to go, and we're going to have a go real quick. I'm going to put this down for a second so I make sure to control the...
I'd like to offer one other thing. We have
Here we see some paint that I had originally mixed up for airbrushing. I had a notion of airbrushing the track. It's white with just a touch of gray in it. This is a Walmart artist paint. It's yellow ochre. I'm just using it straight. It's an interesting color. Variation in color that it gives the rocks where I've applied it. I'll do something about this yellow thing going here. Now this part I've messed with some of the gray color. Where I've dry brushed it to slide a bit of tiger striping and stuff like that. With this wash I will be able to blend some of that in together a little bit and give all these rocks a nice rained on or whatever look, washing down the dirt. And here I've put some color on that thing. Here's an instance where we had some really dark crevices. I lined them out just a little bit, kind of evened it up. Try not to improve where the color is real stark and dark. Here's some of the washing effects on these rocks. Gives them a nice dull, kind of natural gray looking color. I'm going to carry on and keep doing this. And here we are goofing around in there watching some old racing clips and some old Can-Am action. Anyways, back to the business at hand here. We've got some more washing stuff done. Here with the yellow, put a little bit more yellow in this one area. And I've lightened this area up quite a bit with the white paint here. Went ahead, took it out of the squirt bottle and put it in to this to use it with a. Actually, that's something else. This is the white here. I've used to whiten up some real dark spots in here, and I'm going to hit it with some gray and see what happens. See if I can film this and hit this without making a huge mess. I'm going to start right there first. This gray running down in here. I want to start a variation of this gray running through here and down through this stuff to vary the color. Just see how subtly that breaks up all of that gray and white. We're going to put some on this rock next. So with this we're keeping it gray, but again we're varying that color. We don't just want the solid look good gray white and then real strong black in behind. So I'm going to turn this off and do a little better job of applying this paint wash. So We've got a lot of this washing colors and stuff through here now. We're getting variation in the wall, not just having solid gray. I think I'm gonna stop at this point right now doing
Currently being produced at Lookout Mountain.
real
Small
light
wonder,
downstrokes.
nothing is left to chance. The doors are often firmly locked, guarding those men and women who, like these negative cutters, must handle this film in their daily work.
Just a light amount of paint on the brush.
Some film, of course, is not classified.
A little
Here,
more
a
paint.
producer and the editor agree on a sequence they'll use in a film being made for general release. The sequence chosen, the launch of an Atlas missile at Vandenberg.
Okay, we see the paint's dried a little bit better now, and I've got some more of this streaking action going with this yellow ochre paint. You see the effect coming out a little bit better now. Whoops, a little too much.
Horses from Germany and loaders from England are among the international teams that have gathered for the deciding round in the World Sports Car Championship. The American Chaparral has automatic transmission and a unique wing which uses the airstream to press down on the rear wheels for extra grip. After the preparation, the practice. The vital time for... We too can share a lap of the circuit with some of the world's fastest cars. But in the race, there's 500 miles of that.
Some more streaking through here just a little. This is like Jerry Yarnell style painting right here.
Former motorcyclist John Surtees
Kinda.
and Graham Hill are both ex-world champions.
Getting the hint to color. Shutter control.
Of Danny Hulme and Jack Brabham on first spot. The Surtees Hobbs Lolo second.
We're gonna hit this part next.
It might be the last time you get to do one for the next half an hour or thereabouts. This race should have been
great, and of course, 1983, the last win for Tyrrell. Michele Alboreto in Detroit, the last win for, because it was DFB as well, so really quite a historic combination. Stuart Hall, just rocketing clear.
9 minutes into the race, 12 laps to go. Big jump over the curves for Jamie Constable. It is out of the back of the Williams of Alex Capadia, number 6 car.
Well, he's in second place, but I don't think that's going to offer any visual clues as yet for Werner Dansenborg. He's about 2 seconds further back in that Brabham. Coming out of the chicane he is. He may be slightly catching Alex Capadia, he may be not, but not close enough to see the puffs of smoke as yet. But will Capadia slow? Who knows?
A little sideways portion in the middle of the swimming pool, the PC complex. Comes to Raskas, turns in. Yeah, definitely a little bit of fluid or a haze of something coming out of there. The car was dropping what we thought was coolant earlier when it was sitting waiting to be waved out at the pit lane. Didn't dare stop it once they've got it going. Understand that. It's not affecting his lap times at 33.7. Last time around his best at 33.2. And he was 3/10 slower than Donsenberg last time around. So that gap has come down to under 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, you can see them coming into the top shot. Surely you can be offside by race leader Stuart Hall's just turned down towards 48, and they're only now out of Mirabeau, down to the Fairmont Hotel. The Brabham is easing closer. Jamie Constable keeping it very on his fourth place.
Jamie Constable can see a podium finish here. From where he is at the moment, he can see where he needs to be to put the car on the podium. It's the Tyrrell 411. Mark Hazel's another 4 seconds back, 3.5 seconds back. Then there's a big gap back to Valerio Leone in the Arrows A6. And he's under pressure from Christophe Donsenberg and the Ligier GS25, the Evgeny Kiriev car that's been driven for him by Ramzan Orazbayev.
Yeah, and he in turn has got Yutaka Toriba in the Williams W017 right under his rear wing. Nobody, however, is under the rear wing of our racing.
So the fastest lap, Stuart.
10 seconds clear.
91 second lap. Stuart Hall, Alex Stefania, 33-1. Little bit of time taken again by Bernard Donson-Berg, just a 10th this time. Now the gap is in the wall.
Double wave yellows at the back. JPS Lotus driver, so it's certainly not
That's short-lived.
Marco Werner. It's Stephen Brooks who's just had a rotten meeting, and he's left his car in a place where you're really you're sighted, but you know it's at a point where the track is very, very fast at the back, and it's a question of where is the removal point. It's behind it, I think.
Where's the closest train? Yeah, he's just lost it on the way in there. And this is being covered with double yellows at the moment. Safety car almost had to be, didn't it? These cars, you know, if this had been one of the earlier heats and a smaller car at much slower speeds, you might have been able to cover that with a couple of waved yellows at the 2 or 3 marshal points behind that incident. But the pace of these cars as they come through. Let's see. Oh, he was
pretty good. I'm satisfied with it.
He was being about to be lapped by Mark Hazel, and he just.
And then 11 seconds back to
So we're watching a Monaco Historique. I've been sitting here putting some paint on this thing.
Who's half a second
Here's the last
ahead
of
of the Ligier, who's half a second
the
ahead
yellow
of
ochre I put on.
Yutaka
These
Toriba,
dries
Williams.
probably overnight. I'm gonna get some streak and make some of them dark streaks that I like putting on
and of course,
here.
when the field gets punched up by the safety car, it's still
Probably
going in and
refrigerator
afterwards. So
over
for
there a
them,
little bit.
this is what they came to Monaco for.
Let
a
this
real
dry for
scrap
a while
around the
anyway.
circuit. Wampus not having
Get on to
scrap,
something
doesn't
else
really have
here.
any friends whoever.
The world has changed. Users, devices, and AI-powered applications are everywhere. But security isn't.
Alright, we're looking at some highlights of the 6 hours of Spa World Endurance Championship race. Meanwhile, we're turning our attention to this mess over here. I should probably film on the other side. But anyways, we've added color to this. I think I'm kind of done fiddling with the color on this. I couldn't resist but to go ahead and yellow that one out. Section's been yellowed up a little bit. Got some effects going all the way around the other side. Kind of hard to see on this, but anyways, take my word for it. Like I said, I think I'm about done tinkering with the color on the whole track. Pretty pleased with that. Here I'm back over here, and I'm going to take the yellow ochre paint and kind of do a little bit of streaking action. That'll give me streaking detail and also brighten up this, or intensify, I should say, this yellow ochre staining thing I got going on over here. And I think that's gonna probably be all the coloring I want to do with these rocks, all the painting and that, and move on to the groundwork after